Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing two moons. Not a glitch, not a dream. Two real, massive gravitational bodies, both orbiting Earth, both pulling at the oceans, both dragging at the crust beneath your feet. For a second, it sounds incredible. Then you realize humanity might never have existed. Could Earth even survive two moons? Not just survive as a rock in space, but survive as a place where complex life develops, where ecosystems stabilize, where a species smart enough to ask this question actually gets the chance to exist. Let's find out. Because the answer is brutal. Let's start with the oceans. Our moon already moves them. Every single day, its gravity drags billions of tons of water across the planet. We call it tides. It's manageable, predictable. Life evolved around it. Now add a second moon. Tides don't double, they compound. When both moons align, their gravitational pull stacks. Coastal zones get hit with surges tens of meters high on a cycle that never fully settles. Not a storm, not a natural disaster, just Tuesday. Every coastline on Earth becomes uninhabitable. Bangladesh, the Netherlands, Florida, Shanghai, gone. Not from a single catastrophe, but from a permanent, relentless rhythm of destruction. And it's not just humans. Thousands of marine species depend on predictable tidal cycles to breed, feed, and survive. That rhythm collapses. The ocean food web rewrites itself from scratch, or doesn't recover at all. Here's where it gets quieter and scarier. Earth's axial tilt, the angle we lean at as we orbit the sun, is currently 23.5 degrees. It's been stable for millions of years. That stability is why we have seasons instead of chaos. It's why agriculture is possible. It's why the climate has been livable long enough for intelligence to evolve. Our moon holds that tilt in place. Two moons pulling from different angles on different schedules destabilize it. The tilt starts to drift. Over thousands of years, it swings between extremes, triggering ice ages deeper than anything in our history, then heat periods that bake the continents dry. No stable climate, no reliable seasons, no agriculture, no civilization. Let's go deeper. Back to the beginning. Life didn't just happen on land. It crawled out of the ocean, slowly across hundreds of millions of years, using tidal zones as a stepping stone. Those shallow coastal regions, rhythmically wet and dry, were evolutionary classrooms. They pressured organisms to adapt to air, to land, to new ways of surviving. Destroy that zone, flood it permanently, make it violent and unpredictable, and that transition might never happen cleanly. Complex land life might emerge eventually, but not the same way, not on the same timeline. Not necessarily toward anything recognizable as us. A second moon doesn't just threaten human civilization. It potentially reroutes the entire evolutionary path that leads to human beings in the first place. Say life does make it to land. Say some form of intelligent species emerges against the odds. They still have to build something. Civilization requires stability, stable coasts to build ports, stable climates to grow food, stable skies to navigate by. Every major ancient civilization developed near water, rivers, deltas, coastlines. In a two-moon world, those locations are kill zones. Flooded, scoured, unpredictable. Any intelligent species would be forced inland, away from the resources that made trade, agriculture, and interconnected societies possible. Development would be slower, more isolated, more fragile. And every time they started building something near water, because water is where resources concentrate, the moons would take it back. Here's the twist nobody talks about. Two moons probably wouldn't stay two moons for long. Gravitational systems with multiple large bodies are inherently unstable over geological time. The two moons would tug at each other, perturb each other's orbits. Over millions of years, fast in cosmic terms, one of three things happens. One moon gets ejected. slingshot out of Earth's orbit entirely, gone forever, leaving a destabilized, wobbling planet behind, or they collide. Two moons smashing together at orbital speeds, showering Earth in debris, triggering impact winters, potentially sterilizing the surface. Or they spiral inward and merge, creating one larger, closer moon, with tides so powerful they'd make the earlier problems look mild. Every ending is catastrophic. The question isn't if the system fails, it's how fast and what survives when it does. So, is there any version of humanity that survives this? Maybe. Life is stubborn. Evolution is creative. Given enough time and enough pressure, something intelligent might claw its way into existence on a two-moon Earth. But it wouldn't be us. It wouldn't think like us, build like us, or look like us. It wouldn't have our history, our coastlines, our civilizations, our agriculture. It would be shaped by a world in constant gravitational tension, harder, stranger, and far less forgiving than ours. The second moon wouldn't make Earth twice as beautiful. It might make it unrecognizable. And the fact that you're here, stable enough, safe enough, curious enough to watch a video about moons, is partly because there's only one of them up there, holding the tides, holding the tilt, holding the conditions that made you possible. One moon. It's exactly enough.